So we're off to Wakesend Farm today to go training. I've forgotten to do the whole tacking up thing or sorting out thing, but he's at least ready to go now. So there he is. We're just waiting for time to actually get in the box. Greg went and did horseball training yesterday, which I think I also forgot to film most of, but I'll put some clips in. So we did some general polo pony riding and mini match practice with 5 polo ponies and Dre. And this is basically how a few of the sessions went. So this is one of our teams practicing, and they are going for our semi-goals. As we don't have proper goals here, we're just using the black polo markers. And then the second team is trying to defend them out. It's a little bit slow in trot, but at least all the ponies are moving. And they are slowly pushing them away from the black. And yes, I think they still get a goal. Yep, and they get a goal. So after a goal, we have a line out. And this one, Dom won the ball. So his team is now going to get 3 passes in between them. Then they can go and attack goal. Meanwhile, the other team have gone line up so that they can defend the attacking team out, as they are slowly doing now. The attack team has switched sides to try and fox the defence. But it's all got a bit squidged. They can't get through. The defence are doing a good job of pushing them out. So they have decided to go home to regroup. And so you've got 2 down one side, 1 down the other side. So they can bring the ball back safely. Come round Dave. And pass the ball safely. Pass the ball. Oh dear. Dropped on the floor. And Dave's not picking it up. So now someone on the pitch has to go and pick it up. Dallas didn't try. And there's Nat picking the ball up on Pedro. And Greg with Dre coming to defend the 3 of them. Just staying in front, so he's still in the match. He's taken Dallas out. So Emma and Becky have been left to push out Nat and Dom. So they're still trying to attack to get to the goal, but the girls are doing a good job of defending them away. And now they've had to go home again. So they come back and try again. So this time the go home hasn't worked quite so well. Ball's not quite made where it needs to, but it's back at Dallas. And now they can go forward. Emma's got herself a little bit far back for defence. Oh no, sorry, that wasn't Emma. That was Becky. Emma was still in the line out. Oh, and they've got a goal. At Wake's end, and just having the last person horse just finishing. They're boxing up and we're tacking up, ready to have a play. This little course we did. Costa spent a lot of time on the wrong leg, unfortunately, because I wasn't riding properly. And I need to remember to push him further forwards while we're jumping, because I was making his life a lot harder than it needed to be. There were quite a few right underneath the jumps. Sometimes we did get the right stride, but I basically have to remember to not ride him like a dressage pony when I'm jumping, and ride him like a jumping pony. So this was us jumping a full height 80 course in practice for next weekend, where we're jumping an 80 and a 90. And yes, we get a bit deep in quite a few of these jumps, but he's jumping nicely, and about halfway round I remember how to ride my pony. So some of these jumps he jumped better in the first video. We're getting there, still on the wrong leg a lot, which I think is just kind of come in time. Pleased with him down this little corner here and over the white. Actually managed to steal pretty much the centre of the jump. Still on the wrong leg when we're landing, which is more to do with me not looking. But we'll get there. I've just got to learn to remember how I used to jump when I was about 15. Ride the pony forwards and look at the next jump. So this is where the jump's gone up to about 90. So it's taking a bit more effort for him to get through, and it's a lot of a mess, but we did get better, luckily, through the session. So adding in a few more jumps here, and we just rolled this pole because we just took off wrong, but he was jumping lovely. And then we came around actually on the right leg finally for a jump, and then got this combination a little bit better. This middle jump was a much nicer jump than the first time, but still a bit close to the second jump. Far more forwards around this jumps, and you can see he's jumping a lot better, and I'm very pleased actually with most of his picking up the right lead. We might not have landed most of the time on the right lead, but turning corners he's doing flying lead changes to get himself balanced, and yeah, generally going quite nicely over this lot. So just trying to get a nicer line at the back jump, because the first time we jumped it was a not particularly nice jump, like you can see so much from the video. But yeah, so a bit better, but bad steering still. Off we decided to jump the really tiny dragon, just because it was cool and there. All finished jumping, and Costa decided he wanted some sweeties. So that was a fun training session. He was a really good boy. We took a few poles out, but got up to jumping 90. It's all mainly me having to learn to ride properly. And there's a Dre, happy we've come home. So I do love this pony. He's such a good boy, even if he's now just eating the grass in the wide field. Come on then, Ponyo. Come on.